But my grandfather, the president of Devon before me, said this. Couldn't we use the energy to improve the lives of people in Pokemon? What a brilliant man.
My other name.
He has electricity and he's like, I guess we could do things other than a gun. So he developed our greatest creation here at the Devon Corporation.
If only some countries, nudge, nudge, figured that out.
Infinite energy. My grandpa discovered infinite energy. Thanks to infinite energy. Hold on, is this one of those like 100% pure lean beef things with Wendy's, where this is the name of a product and not actually having infinite energy? Devon was able to become one of the top industries in Hoenn and develop into the giant you see today. I didn't do it, my grandpa did it. You may be surprised to learn that the Devon parts that you once recovered for us were in fact parts of a motor that would make it possible to power a submarine using infinity energy. It was not long before we began to expand our attempts to further human development. I want to know what human development is. Hold on. Next, we moved into exploring space. Did you get there? The rockets launched from the Moss Deep Space Center using our infinite energy. They are the true results of our dreams, our passion, and our technology. But never did we imagine we could end up as the best hope for saving our world. Sorry, what are we saving the world from right now? I feel like you haven't gotten to that part. We're talking about a gun that doesn't exist anymore, right?
Originally, it was Groudon and Kyogre, but I think that we haven't gotten to the whole meat of the next plot arc yet.
Okay, so he hasn't dropped on me what the real threat is. Okay, are we reviving the genocide gun? I gotta stop using that word. Are we reviving the no-no gun to annihilate Rayquaza? Because this sounds like a poor decision. My preamble has been quite long. You're telling, man, you thought your preamble was long. You should have heard mine. But we arrived at the last.
The one before we
issue.
started recording. We were like, hey, you want to record at noon? And we're like, sure, we'll record at noon. And then 30 minutes later, hey, you want to get started on recording?
Yeah, and then I eat a half a bowl of oatmeal and complain about insurance in Canada being a nightmare. That is the overwhelming catastrophe which now approaches us. A huge asteroid, more than 6 miles in diameter, is currently on track to collide with our planet. We've been working together with the Moss Deep Space Center, which was first to recognize this danger. He's just smiling his way through this. We are devising countermeasures that would use our rockets, but in order for these plans to succeed, though, we need a meteorite shard. But in order to succeed, though, is a very odd way to put that. It's a very me sentence. So that's it. You want him to go and get that shard for you. Haha, that's my boy, alright. Yeah, like you really fucking discovered something there.
He remembered what his boy was, or who his boy was.
Oh, now I remember. Your name is Steven. It was hardly a deduction worthy of praise. I'm happy that you agree with me, Steven. I want you to make your way to the Granite Cave near Dewford. According to our surveys, you should be able to find the kind of meteorite shards that we need there. And you, Steven, I want you, son, to head for the Space Center at once to start the preparations using that trademarked Nintendo Link cable that I gave you from NintendoShop.com.
You know, the Link cable actually appears as an item in Legends Arceus.
I think I've either seen that or been told that, because I remember laughing about that and thinking it was really funny. I actually
great.
I love that, actually. I'm really happy they did that. I think it's genuinely funny. So this is to be a warp system. Yes, I understand, but Granite Cave. Ah, I see. The floor where we first met. The floor with the ancient wall painting.
Hey, Steven.
I forgot about the ancient wall paintings.
Steven, you remember that device you called me on somehow that also has a map installed on it? You could just tell me to use the Pokénav, and then I can figure out where the hell to go.
Maybe he just hasn't explored his apps. He doesn't know what the thing can do.
That's kind of not counterintuitive, but it's reverse of what usually happens, where people get a phone, they use all the apps except for the phone.
Yeah. Is it true that there are many shards of meteorites scattered about there? I'm sorry, it is true that. That was a statement, not a question. It looks as though I'm sorry. It looks as though it's decided then, MDB. I will head for the Space Center in Moss Deep, and I'm also gonna go get vocal lessons. If I learn anything, I'll contact you at once. Though it will end up as another one-sided message, like the one I sent you, I'm afraid. Good luck. Bye now, no questions. Steven, you be careful. Oh, but they animated that. Then I will be counting on the two of you to take care of this for me. I am doing nothing about this. If you forget just what it is you need to do, come to talk to me again. I don't know why you wouldn't say call me, but okay.
Because we don't have a phone. And we're mute.
But... Isn't he like the first number we got in this thing?
No, that's Trico, actually.
Okay.
Your Pokénav is on the bottom screen.
Oh, right. It's just here. It's not in a menu. Is it this one? No. Well, I'll save.
It's one of those 4 screens.
Yeah, that's a really quick save.
No, not
that
those at the bottom of the screen. The other 4 screens in the center of the screen.
Oh, these are clickable? Oh, well, the map is, of course, clickable. What's this one?
This is multiplayer stuff.
Nope. That's a map?
That's the news around Hoenn.
Is it this one? No.
Check the map.
Area nav? Trainers? No. I don't know. Phones are hard.
Phones are hard.
It doesn't matter. We never need to talk to that guy again. Who cares? Switch that. There we go. Alright, he'll never see me again unless the game makes me. We're gonna go over to... Not Rustbro, we're in Rustbro. We're going over to... Dewford, that was it. That's the island.
One of them.
Oh, right, yeah. That's the island with the Sableye.
Yes, but only in Sapphire and Emerald, or just Sapphire?
I think it's Sapphire and Emerald.
I never played Sapphire or Emerald, so I don't actually remember.
Really?
I played Ruby.
I know for sure it's not in Ruby because Ruby is
Mawile.
I think when I do challenges in Ruby, I never see a Sableye, but I'm pretty sure in Emerald I do see them in the cave. Okay. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're in there.
I think it was the earliest games. Go north from here.
Okay.
I think it was the earliest
games
yeah,
it's up here.
That had the third version contain only the first version's exclusives. Like, I know Yellow had the exclusives for Red.
Oh, I don't have the right bike for this.
No, you don't need to go up there. You gotta go north again.
Oh, okay. No. Who will win? I need to Mega Evolve.
We'll never figure out.
The ancient cave paintings.
Shout out to Promare.
So hold on, are they saying that those ancient cave paintings are from 3,000 years ago? Because if it's 3,000 years old, it's not ancient.
Well, I guess the traditional definition of ancient would imply that's not actually true, but...
Yeah, if we want to go, like, colloquial, then
if going
sure.
synonymous with really old, then sure.
Yeah, like, if I said that that's ancient, I think everybody would understand what I meant, but, like, if we want to talk, like, history and time periods, not ancient.
Yeah.
3,000 years ago is modern human history. Seems like it's true. It really is just like the wall painting there. The one shows primal reversions? It shows Mega Evolution. Is a primal reversion devolving from your Digivolve?
Yeah, but no. Wow, 2 Infernos in a row. So, Groudon and Kyogre went through something called primal reversion, where they reverted back to their primal selves, which supposedly is their more powerful selves. It differs from Mega Evolution, though, because reasons.
So, we do seem to meet an awful lot, MDB. I like your one fang and your terrified Pokemon.
That is Whismer's default emotion, right? Terrified?
Absolutely terrified. It seems to be. Interested in this old painting? Here for the other. For the one of the meteorite shards. Why do I get the feeling like I'm gonna fight you?
Because you are.
Lives in the heavens above. Right, what I wanted to say before is spirituality in Pokemon is always a little bit weird and vague, and I think they keep it that way intentionally. But I really want to know, like, I adore. Okay, I need to know what the fuck is the sense of spirituality in Pokemon. Like, is there religion? Is there just a vague spirituality? Is this like a multiple gods thing? Is this polytheism thing? I don't know. You are ready to battle me, right? Yeah, sure. That's my boy.
My boy.
Why do I always just think of
This
Dr.
piece is all
Wowie?
all Hylians strive for.
Every time I hear my boy, I think of the CDI Zelda games.
That's what I was trying to quote. Yeah.
Yeah, which then makes me think of the thing I just said that I'm now blanking on. Good lord. This is what I get when I don't get my food in me. I'm non-functional.
Yeah. Same. But without the whole food thing. I'm just non-functional in general.
Yeah, just in general. Well, that was easy.
Well, Bastiodon is quad weak to ground, so...
Mantine, that's water and flying?
Yeah, use electric moves.
Clefable has an electric move? No.
I don't remember who does. There's
Oh,
one.
Shockwave on Victory Bell. Anyone else?
You could also just brute force it if you wanna.
I could.
It's physically weak.
I'll try Victory Bell. I think it'll go fine.
I think you're gonna two-shot it.
Probably.
Which isn't
I do
bad.
worry a little bit about
be-
him having a flying move.
Yeah. He'll be fine. Mantine doesn't hit hard.
Or a break. Shockwave. Well, at least I don't have to worry about it missing. Stone Edge. That's kind of strong.
Not when Mantine's using it.
Yeah. Did they ever up the accuracy of Stone Edge above 80?
No, I think it's been 70 for a little while.
Okay.
70
Because
or
it
80,
was-
I can't remember. Let's see. I almost typed in
Mellowetta.
Meloetta, that's normal
Meloetta?
and psychic type.
Meloetta.
Dark would
Okay.
work, bug would work.
Who has... I know we have, like, at least a bug or a dark move. I feel like I just saw one. We have... Oh, no, that's grass.
Stone Edge is-
Heal Order does not count. I think we're brute force in this one. I'm gonna do Kangaskhan. What do I have again? Body Slam? Body
Yeah,
Slam with Kangaskhan seems good.
Yeah, just Mega Evolve Body Slam.
Yeah.
And in case anyone's wondering, Mega Kangaskhan's ability is Infiltrator.
What's that do?
Can hit through Substitute.
I mean, that's kind of cool, but also really niche.
Yeah.
I guess I'll make Evolve. I can't think of a reason not to.
Digivolve.
Form of jumping out of the pouch.
Kangaskhan, mon. Squeebsh.
Earth power. It's like really shitty Earthquake or something.
Oh, Special Earthquake is closer.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah.
I don't know that move.
It's not.
See, whenever
It's not as strong as
moves-
Earthquake, but it is a solid 80 power special ground move.
If the move was made past Generation 5, it's nearly a guarantee that I don't know what it does. I've played a few Pokemon games past Generation 5 on the show and everything. It's just whenever I see a new Pokemon move name, because I don't have all those years of being a kid, of like looking in the menus and memorizing this stuff, I just see these names of moves I'm not familiar with, and I don't even know what type it is half the time.
Oh, Tackle, what's that?
Nice, real nice. Genuinely, though, I routinely forget that Tackle has a higher power than it used to. Because in all the old games, Tackle was really weak. It was, Tackle was just scratch but could miss. That settles it. You'll get the shard. Thank you. I feel like I could have explained to you that I'm doing this to save Earth and you probably would have just given it to me.
I think she's just doing this to toy around with you.
Probably. That glittering meteorite you've got there. It's sure giving off some vibes. That sounds negative. Keep a tight hold on it if I were you. Along with that shard I just gave you. That shard's giving off some real small dick energy. Hey, the actions you're taking now, are they based on the ideals you cling to? That's a weird thing to ask me when you walk 1 inch from my face.
That was a doorbell.
Or
you keep commentating. I'll be right back.
You do that. Are they all based on actual truths? And if they are, how much of the truth do you think you know? You just dropped a lot of questions on me, lady. Mother? Yes, ma'am, moving out. Such a spoiled girl you are, asked her. So, what'll be our next stop? Sweetie, are you ever gonna evolve that thing? Man, I can't think of a Pokemon that would be more annoying to have as, like, your main follower Pokemon than Whismur and its evolutions. All they do is scream.
I mean, so do I, but here we are.
Yeah, I mean, that's all Rocky does, but I still love him. What, are you able to find the meteorite shard that we need? If you were able to secure it, could you hurry back to us at the Moss Deep Space Center?
The implication of the Pokénav communication feature being one-way only makes me think that you can receive calls, but you can't make them, which means you can't talk on your end, which means he is kind of just talking at you without receiving any confirmation from you. I know you're a mute protagonist and all,
yeah,
but it's already implied that he is saying, oh, you did this thing? Great. But you never confirmed or denied that you did that thing.
Yeah, in Pokemon, there's a lot of dialogue that like implies that your character has spoken, and usually just to fill someone in on information. You know, like they love doing the thing where it's like, "What happened?" ellipsis, and it's implied that you filled them in during that. With this though, I don't even understand this fucking technology. Walkie-talkies predated the phone, and phone predated radio. At least the walkie-talkie kind of radio, but. One-way signals like that, I don't see any reason why you couldn't just walkie-talkie back. And also, how does he know that I heard anything? Yeah. I didn't have to pick up a ringing phone or something, right?
Not to mention, you were in a cave. The reception down there was probably not the greatest.
I don't get reception in my above-ground garage. There's no way we got reception in a cave on an island.
No way.
Oh, in Japan, too, like, this is supposed to be the Southwest Island, right? So this is a little more... Well, hold on. Is this the Southwest Island that's, like, attached to the major islands of Japan, or is that the Southwest Island that's, like, a little ways off? I think it's the one attached to Japan, so probably not very rural. Because, the bottom leftmost city in Japan is Nagasaki, I think. Yeah. I think. Someone from Japan is watching right now, and they... either want to hang themselves listening to me try to figure this out,
or they want to hang
they're really impressed, or they want to hang me, or they're really impressed that a Canadian knows any of this.
You could have stopped at Canadian knows any.
Yeah, you could have, yeah. I've lived in Canada long enough to know that.
Now I think you can go upstairs.
You must be MDB. Mr. Stephen Stone told me he was expecting you. This way, please. So you've been waiting here for me since before you knew me. Professor Cosmo, if I may interrupt you, that is a very convenient name. Did you, like, earn that? Is that your ring name? What is that? Is this a shoot? Is this a word?
Did you take your wife's last name?
You know what? Maybe that was it. He knew he needed a sweet last name.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Tried to find someone with a good last name for is a sad, loveless marriage, but he got the name, and really it's all he was looking for. You brought the meteorite shard with you. Well done. Hand it over to Professor Cosmo. Hey, is Professor Cosmo the one who gives you return?
Yeah?
I think that's him. He doesn't look like this in Emerald. He's got brown hair in Emerald, but it's like a really similar look.
Yeah, this guy has
to learn.
a very slightly different scientist model than the other scientists.
Yeah. Is it literally just the gray hair?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe like a couple of other very small changes, like maybe his tie is a different color, but it's fundamentally the same model.
Yeah. Same model, slightly different texture, which is fine. I imagine that you've heard some of the situation from President Stone already. Forgot that was his name. Our current plan involves using the infinity energy within our rocket. Yeah, let's just put infinite energy in something that burns fuel. This couldn't possibly go wrong. Doesn't that just mean that the rocket is gonna fly forever? Like, I hope we have a plan here, guys. Combined with the life energy of humans found in the keystones. Hold on.
Big sad's gonna happen again, isn't it?
Yeah, hold on. Is this a big sad situation here? Because I thought we established that when you use the energy of Pokemon in the Pokegun, it kills the Pokemon because it uses their energy. Like, this ain't no spirit bomb where you just get a little tired, right? Like, so if there's human energy in those keystones, like, are we talking like some old-ass ancient Aztec human sacrifice thing was done with these keystones? I'm starting to wonder if we have ethical issues going on. We will start off by artificially replicating the mass energy that is triggered at the time of Mega Evolution. We can do that? We can just, like, fake that shit? We'll fire the energy produced from the rocket into space. We're just gonna shoot unknown infinite energy into space and create a warp hole. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot energy into space made of humans and make a warp hole. By creating a warp hole in the path of the incoming meteorite, we hope to be able to transport it somewhere far away from here. Okay, so we got like a Final Fantasy VII meteorite that's gonna collide with the Earth, and our plan to stop it is to use ancient stones full of human spirits to create a wormhole in space that the rock will fly into and come out somewhere where it's hopefully not a problem anymore. Okay. As a matter of fact, this technology already exists and has been incorporated in some of our commonly used devices, like the toaster. It's not actually your bread going in, and then your toast coming out. Actually, what's happening is it's a wormhole. You're putting bread
technology.
You're warping the bread to our oven, and we send it back to you when it's toasted. It's incredible. So I think you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. Those panels that spin you around.
Why do they call it an oven when you in the toast and the... Anyway.
Those panels that spin around and then you come out warped in another spot. So this is the explanation for, like, the warp pads. Okay. Because Team Aqua had warp pads in this game.
Team insert name here. They both do the same
thing.
I
imagine you stepped on a few such.
Well, I say both, but Team Rocket also uses it.
Using such technology, you would, may I ask exactly where the asteroid would be warped to? Well, we're not entirely sure, but we do have a device that links the warp holes. We've named it the link cable. Oh, great. Are we sending this back in time? There's no need to worry. It's not like if we wipe out Earth in the past, it'll have any consequence on the future. Based on our theory, we can at least guarantee that we will be sending it away from our planet.
That other planet?
Are you worried about the consequences of what you're doing right now? Well, it probably won't be a me problem once I deal with it, so no. However, we realize that we will need more energy. Hold on. Where can this possibly go? How can we need more energy than infinite? Than originally anticipated to control the link cable properly. No, man, you need 4 AA batteries. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but with one more meteorite shard... What? Hey, why didn't you need permission? I needed permission!
I beat them up!
So this is the heart of the famous space center everyone talks about. Get down! Fucking, she just broke into NASA. Pretty impressive, huh, Aster?
Aster beat up everybody downstairs.
Yeah, don't go down. It's a fucking bloodbath down
There's a little bit of blood still left on Aster's mouth.
She comes running up, terrified, covered in blood. Someone call the police. Excuse me, young lady. You can't just let yourself in here. Yeah, how did you get pissed? Oh, where's the harm in it? Don't be such a stick in the mud. Right? Wow, you're just okay with this? Who are you? You're no sightseer. You dressed like a homeless person. Oh, me? We do keep running into each other. You're a busy boy, MDB. Who are you? What are you doing here? Me? I'm Zinnia.
I say Zinnia.
Zinnia, that sounds right. Zinnia. I'm Zinnia, just your regular old tourist. Just a trespasser, nothing more. Dreaming of taking a little trip
Mass
into
murderer.
space. I want you to send me on the infinite energy rocket to go directly into the sun or whatever we're doing. Oh, I see. So this is what has come of human technology and hope and blood and sweat and tears and...
I could go on, but I won't.
The list gets kind of long and boring, but it contains everything, huh? Okay, hold on. Are you from the past? Are you from past France? I feel like you're from past France. This person feels like she's from the past.
I think
she's
she
dressed-
would have been called La Zinnia if that was the case.
Oh, that's right. Yes. But maybe she's still... Okay, I think she's related in some way to Big Sad. I don't know if that's like a blood relation or if they simply are associates of some kind. I'm getting similar vibes. They seem to be attached to similar storylines here. So I'm kind of getting the feeling that they are in some way related.